Why couldn't the wizard go on the quest? He had a staph infection. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Zareth Prevails. I posted this video and apparently none of the sound worked. Even though I tested the sound just a minute ago, so let's hope that it works this time. Let's talk about Quest Chain Guide for 1B and 1C to the 10-year anniversary. This is a really cool opportunity to get a bunch of tokens to help your account advance. I'm also going to be putting this video out in a little bit for my middle account, so keep the lookout for this one. Hopefully the sound works for this one as well. This is from my middle account, who's prepped to go to Kyber 3 pretty soon because Relic Delta. And if you're watching this guide, you might actually really appreciate also checking out my early game GAC Teams guide for 3v3. I'll link that in the video description for you guys. Go check that out. Huge shout out to my patrons, by the way. Huge shout out to the newest patron, J.N. Newman. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. And if you want to support the channel for free, folks, please mount the algorithm. Please do it now. Let's get to it, shall we, folks? So if I can find the right button here. There we go. There we are. All right. So, a quick disclaimer, guys. This is on I did it on my main account because my smallest account had already done it. I do have a couple points of footage that I show from my Zerbear account, my new player account. So I just want to make sure you guys understand. Yes, I'm using my main account. I'm not trying to seduce you to my whale sensibilities, however, all right? So let's get going. So we start with having to get 10 wins with any IG character, and the awesome news is you could just use the Bounty Hunter or the Chewbacca unlock node here with IG88, as long as you have IG88 unlocked at all. And so you don't have to spend energy. Like, none of this do you have to spend energy except for one node that you do have to. Stay tuned for that. But you don't have to spend much. It's like 40 total energy or something. So that's really easy. You just cycle through. I did it on the second node just because I didn't seem to have a long, stupid animation. But you can do whatever you want, man. I think I do show you guys. Or maybe I don't show you guys with my alt account. Okay, so you do that one. The next one, you have to inflict damage over time 200 times. Now, damage over time is it's a debuff that Darth Vader does, and he's a new player character, so pretty easy to do. On my main account, so we're doing the R2D2 node. I just took Vader and Thrawn. And then like 3 tanks. Now, if you happen to have Scorch, which a lot of new players aren't going to have, and you have them all relic or geared up and abilitied up, he does a passive 2 damage over times to everyone at the very start. You don't have to do that to succeed at it. It just makes the time go. Like, I have 3 accounts. I'm trying to cut corners here. I also didn't show you guys using Lord Vader that I did later on, because Lord Vader isn't a practical way to approach this for most accounts. Okay, so anyways, you just have Vader just hanging out. Eventually gets a turn. Sometimes he gets stunned. You can just wrap around. That's why I have like some like tanks that don't do anything really. So anyways, he's just gonna do his AoE, and that gets those dots on it. Also kills people. Thrawn hands him the turn. You go to Merciless Massacre. I have all his Zetas on, so Merciless Massacre then dispels all the stealth. And I'll show you guys some footage of my little account that doesn't have that Zeta. But you just try to kill these guys, kill enough of them that hopefully a couple more damage over time stick, and then you kill the guy. Remember, if you do an AoE with this, guys, if you do his AoE and it kills the person, the damage over time doesn't apply, okay? So you want them to live through his AoE if at all possible. Now that reverses in a little bit on a different quest that I'll show you guys. But for Vader, okay, so he does Merciless Massacre, kill Leia, kill Luke, kill Han, because they won't survive the AoE anyways, all right? and then do the AoE here. It kills old Ben usually, but then Chewie and R2 live, so you get a couple more dots down. Now I'll show you guys how it works on my smaller account. Now my smaller account, admittedly, it doesn't have as good of mods, but I still have a Relic 5 on Darth Vader. So I'll just show you guys the replay though. I have Gear 9 on Thrawn. I don't think he has mods or anything. But anyways, you just go through the motions. And now Vader, he has Merciless Massacre, but he doesn't have the one that gets rid of all of their stealth when he pops it. So you see, just target Han, there we go. And then you can throw the saber and kill someone to get a bonus turn. And then you just kill Leia again, because they're all in stealth. And then Palpatine, you just do the one that doesn't hurt anyone, right? Because you don't want to do damage. Thrawn hands the turn to Vader. He does another AoE, gets a few more dots on people, and now we're just playing with our food. Really doesn't matter what happens, because we can't apply any more damage over time. So it takes a little bit, a few times of doing it, but it's fairly easy. So damage over time, not so bad. So now it's defeat 50 pirates with Ezra around. And so you can go to campaigns. This is the one that costs energy. Go to dark side. No, not to dark side battles. Faking myself out here. Light side battles. Go to 6E, normal. And then it doesn't really matter who you choose here. As long as you have Ezra on it. So you could just go with Phoenix or whatever. I'd make sure to put Captain Rex and Sabine in there, just because those two have AoEs and it makes it faster. But this node, yes, it costs energy. It's only 8 energy though, and this one gives you either 10 or 11 pirates, because apparently they're pirates. That these guys are. But there's 10 or 11 pirates on the team. So I'll show you guys the proof though, because there were a lot of quests that just completed, so it was hard to kind of keep track of what happened. But you can see that 10 kills of pirates, so you just have to do it 4 more times, and it's not too bad. It's pretty easy, in fact. Okay, so we finished that. 100 enemies with Scoundrels. So we need Scoundrels. Luckily, bounty hunters are Scoundrels, so we can go to the Chewbacca unlock and just kill guys with Scoundrels. There's another option here in just a minute that I'll show you guys as well. But as long as you just have all your bounty hunters, it doesn't matter what bounty hunters. Like if you have a decently strong Boba Fett, then you just run through this pretty quick. It's 100 guys with Scoundrels, so it does take a little bit of time, and you have to run it 20 times, but it's not too bad. It's just a quick grind. Now, if you have Starkiller unlocked, which I'm guessing most people here don't, but if you happen to have him unlocked, you can do the dash node as well, and that's 15 to 16. It's variable on how many there are enemies to kill here, but 15 to 16, it shouldn't really change the number of runs you have to do. So if you want to do that, you can. Is this making you motion sick? I hope it does. I wish that on you. Is that mean of me? Absolutely. So you can do it either way, guys. Have fun. It's your choice. You get to choose. Congratulations. All right, so 20 battles with a full squad of rebels. Let's go back to the journey guide. Journey guide, easy peasy. Just go kill Palpatine on phase 1 a ton of times. I know that there's Galactic Legend Leia. Just 5 rebels, guys. If you've unlocked Palpatine at all, it's super easy. Like, just 5 rebels, go in. I chose her because she does an AoE. That's all. So if you have Sabine or Captain Rex, same exact result. It's tier 1. He's the easiest guy in the world to kill. All right, so you can see you have to run through it again. You have to do it 20 times. Once again, but it's free. It's no energy. It doesn't cost you energy. You're just good to go. All right, so let's move on to the next thing. I think I'm just showing you guys on my little account. You can see I spent my token on Drogon. my rebel token because he helps unlock Leia, and he's really good in a lot of teams anyways. He's just a stupidly strong character, and that way I don't have to farm him because I think he's Cantina as well. Anyway, see that's my littler account doing it super duper easy. All right, shock 100 times. This one's a little bit tricky. There's a couple elements to this that I'm gonna have to pause and explain. So again, let's go to the R2D2 unlock node, shall we? And okay, so this is on my main account. Everyone's overpowered on this account. So we have EP lead with Mara Jade and Thrawn. Now, if you don't have Mara Jade, you can still do this. It's just going to be a lot tougher. So Palpatine inflicts shock when he does his basic, that area attempts to inflict it. Mara Jade inflicts it with an AoE. And so I'll show you guys with my smaller account, with my 3-star Mara Jade, how easy this is, but watch. Okay, so this is with my overpowered version. She does her AoE, and it's gonna miss Han, but then it tries to apply shock to everyone who survives the AoE. So she's overpowered. She's Relic 7 right now. So she's going to kill him automatically. Now, the other really important aspect to this, guys, is it. So remember how Vader can't apply damage over times when he does his AoE and kills a guy? Like, killed guys are immune to, they're immune to the damage over time. Well, anyone who's killed is immune to debuffs, but it depends on when those debuffs are applied. And so when Palpatine does this, first, before he does anything else, he does shock to them, and then he does damage. So as long as he's the one to kill a character, then it counts as an attempt at applying shock. As opposed to if Mara Jade calls him to assist, but she kills the person before Palpatine can go, Palpatine will still zap him with his lightning because he's that kind of guy, but he's not, it doesn't count as an application of shock because the character's already dead. Now I'll show you guys on my smaller account. So you can see, I can't use Mara Jade on the biggest one. So just go to tier 3 where you only need 3-star characters to go. She's only gear 9. She doesn't have good mods or anything. Put Palpatine lead, and then Thrawn is nice, just to hand turn to someone. He's only gear 9, he doesn't have mods or anything either. Just take a couple random tanks, really doesn't matter who's there. You just want characters that don't actually do anything. So she still goes, she tries to apply shock to everyone, and she doesn't kill any of them because she sucks. And then you just want to hand turns to Palpy because, and remember, if he kills them, he still tries to apply shock first. Now you saw how Mara just killed someone and then Palpatine zapped him as well. That didn't count as shock. So it doesn't take too long. It takes a little bit of time and effort, of course, but it's not too bad. So, okay, one final thing, guys. Once you finally get Palpatine on the Palpatine token and everything, that's great. One thing I wanted to show you guys, though, because this is an important aspect. Now, my main account earned the Chopper token, right? And my main account has Chopper at Relic 7. He has all the abilities, so it's just going to turn into gear for me here, as opposed to like giving your character a huge boost, right? And so go to Chopper. Now, here's the thing. On my middle account, my Prevail Man account, you can. I had a Chopper that was Relic 3 or something, and he had all of the abilities except for one. And so there's this really important thing where if a Lightspeed token can improve your character in any way, including abilities or relic level or anything, then it will always be able to be applied, and then you'll get that one thing. However, Chopper doesn't have any Zetas, and so on my Prevail Man account, I had Chopper. I had forgotten to apply one of his abilities, and it was just 5 Omega materials. And so what I did, instead of just using the Lightspeed token to give me one ability that only cost 5 Omegas, and that was it, instead, I applied that ability myself. I spent the 5 Omegas, and then Chopper was maxed out for what the token can do for me. And instead, this is the gear that I got on that account which is way better than 5 Omegas for most accounts, right? So just something to remember, if your chopper's already basically maxed out, or any of your characters here are already basically maxed out and you just need like one ability, then apply that Omega and call it good. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. I hope this sound recorded on this one this time. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember that in all things, Zereth prevails.